think they didn't have most of them yet.
I know they got some more words to give out.
I think that's where Gabby Giffords goes.
Yes. Right? And her husband's going to.
And your son, you can sit there or next to your husband for what you want to
Oh my God.
Oh, take a picture with
Huh?
Well, I was going to sit in this row here, but
Good idea. Now you got to remind me to talk.
That's a good wingman. That was a good wingman. Good wingman.
thank you. No, we were in a different location last year. Yeah, different auditorium. Thank you.
They're definitely sitting on pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's required. That's a non-negotiable.
Already fell out. Yeah. I know about that.
Just want to say thanks for everyone for coming out today. We want to thank God for being here. Thank you for being here.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fire are the fight, are the ramparts we watched were so gallantly first thing in it gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star spangled banner, yeah, wave, ooh, over land of the free and the home of the home of the home of the home of the brave.
Gabby was in a coma for 10 days. She was in the hospital for 6 months. But I knew that she was tough and she would overcome this. And as she recovered, she thought about what her future as a public servant would be. And it wasn't while Gabby was in the hospital or even after she got out that she made a decision that she wanted to try to improve one specific area where we don't really do a very good job. But after Sandy Hook Elementary School, after the carnage that we all saw there in December of 2012, Gabby said, enough. And she made a decision to found an organization, our organization called Americans for Responsible Solutions, to try to address and reduce gun violence in our communities. You know, this is a second chance at service for her. It's not what she expected to do. It's not what I expected to do. But we found that as former public servants, we have a responsibility to try to improve this country in any way that we possibly can. You know, Gabby's been an inspiration to me. You know, I was so impressed with her when I first met her in China, being those 10 women at once. But after everything she went through, to just learn about how, you know, how strong a woman and how powerful her spirit is. You know, I really saw this and came to really understand this on the day that Gabby went back to vote on the bill that would raise the debt ceiling. She was barely out of the hospital. This was on August 1st of 2011, about 7 months after Gabby was injured, when she decided that she needed to be there to have her voice heard just one more time. And she showed up in Washington. You know, I actually, you know, packed for my wife for that trip. That's one of the other dangerous things I've done in my life. And we flew to Washington, and Gabby's young female staff members opened up the suitcase and realized that they needed to go to the mall. Gabby made it onto the floor to vote in time. I think a New Jersey newspaper described this the best. They said, after months of rancor and pettiness, one small woman brought Washington to its feet. They went on and said, we can compromise on how we fund America. We cannot compromise on how we define America. That definition does not require words. Just look at Gabby Giffords. You know, Gabby is the most determined and courageous person I know. Her life has been about public service, and that's why I know she really appreciates this honor and recognition. Her life's been about serving others. She's a woman that does not fear or even acknowledge failure, who speaks with extraordinary bravery, and who inspires me each and every day. So I'd like to introduce you to my wife, Congresswoman Gabby Giffords. Gabby, before your remarks, I think I'm going to put this medal on you. Solid gold.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
Thank you for inviting me here today. It's been a long, hard haul, but I'm getting better. I'm working hard, lots of therapy, speech therapy, physical therapy, and yoga too. But my spirit's strong as ever. I'm still fighting to make the world a better place. And you can too. Get involved with your community. Be a leader, set an example. Be passionate, be courageous, be your best. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Beat the odds is at grassroots level, and Mark mentioned briefly about the Love Project. The Love Project gives us an opportunity to truly go door to door, knocking on the doors, speaking with the people, finding out their needs. Because in order to meet someone's needs, you have to know what those needs are. In order to understand what those needs are, you have to first be willing to turn away from yourself and have it years and weeks. Or whether it's to speak life into someone because they're in a desperate need right now and their lives are turned upside down. Truly honored and humbled to have an opportunity and a platform to be a part of such a great cause. And something that really drives everything that I do, I think is found in the Bible, in a book called Matthew. And in chapter on the left and the sheep on the right. And he'll say to those on the right, come, you who are beloved by the Father, receive your inheritance that was created, that was prepared back in creation. When I was hungry, you fed me. When I was thirsty, you gave me a drink.
God is good.
The group, that was Smokey. I sing with the Miracles.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what do? You the lead singer?
I'm the lead singer, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically I kind of stepped into Smokey's.
Well, me and you
Couldn't you tell?
We're going to try to sing something together. Here you go. I know y'all still getting that.
Who's that?
Yeah, this is
on,
Eric
Derek.
Strong. He won an award, service award recently.
Congratulations. Kenny, nice to meet you. Congratulations.
Hey.
You can already
We're going to see.
See? All right, we're going to follow your lead.
See?
All right, excellent.